In Tiny Bookshop, you'll decorate your shop, manage the inventory, and help recommend books to customers as they peruse your selection. I especially loved that the books in this are actual titles, so in addition to recommending books to patrons, I was taking some notes for myself. As you get to know your regulars, you'll embed yourself in city life and perhaps start to find yourself involved in some local events a bit more deeply. The demo alluded to this, and I'm very excited to see where the full game goes. So I hope you enjoy watching, and let me know if you give the demo a try. It's Tiny Bookshop time. I'm so excited. My dream, like so many other people, is maybe just opening up a bookshop, a cafe / game, late night game hangout spot. Today's the day, leaving everything else behind for a quiet life by the sea. Oh, it's beautiful. Honestly, this kind of seaside city is exactly the kind of place I would love to live. Waterfront Square, Monday, summer the 1st. How cute! Oh, that's so... Oh my gosh, do we already have a customer? Wait, I don't know what I have. Do I have... Oh, okay. Hold on. I have crime, drama, fact, fantasy, classic. Oh, my, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. I've heard so much about you. What? How? Oh, don't worry. I have my sources. Anyways, welcome to our quaint little town. I'm glad you've decided to stop by. I thought you might need someone to show you the ropes around here. Absolutely. I don't know what I'm doing. I just have books and I showed up here and decided to sell them. Do I need a permit? I'm Tilda. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement. Lovely to meet you. Let's see. You should know that us Bookstonians have very particular taste in books. Is Bookstonia the country that we live in? Everyone here loves books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels and not much else. So why don't I have a look at your collection and see if I can find something worthwhile? I have 3 crime and 3 classic. Bravo, you have the right book on hand. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more. Love it. So I guess it's up to us to know the neighborhood or the region that we're in to cater to the neighborhood's tastes. Oh, sadly, you didn't have the right book on offer. Even though you may have books of the right genre, whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance. Okay, and so like I had a 32% chance for classic, for example. This sales chance shows the odds that someone might find a book they like, because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop. It will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Managing to sell that last book of a genre is the mark of a great bookseller. All right, duly noted. Oh, there we go. Yay! Excuse me. Oh, it looks like we have a jogger coming in. Out on a morning run, decided to pick up a few books. I love it. Honestly, I wish we have a lot of food carts in Portland. We need more book carts in Portland. I think that should be a thing. Another Frank Lloyd Wright for my collection. Yes. Let's spread the knowledge of reading. A nice light read. All right, we have a lot of fact books that are going out. People don't really like fantasy, it seems, or drama. Nobody wants the drama. Hi there. You're the bookseller, right? I see you already talked to Tilda. Did she tell you did she know everything about you already? She does that. Told me all about the review before I had even started my job there. Oh, are you like a book reviewer, perhaps? Oh, I'm talking about the Buxtonbury Review. It's the local paper. Yeah, I sort of write for them. My name's Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival's kind of the only interesting thing that's happened here in a while, so you'll have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return. Might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. Alright, sounds like a fair deal. Right, so for the record, what made you come to Buxtonbury? I wanted an adventure. Oh wow, I kind of feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. Okay, and what's your first impression of the town so far? Friendly, I think. Don't worry, it really is. People might be a little bit meddlesome, but they only have the best intentions. Thanks so much for the little interview. I really appreciate it. And I promise you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now if you don't mind. See you around? Alright, see you. That was cute. A lot of blushing. Are you just nervous? Are you just shy? Will we be able to flirt with you later? I don't know if we actually will be able to. I don't think we will, but I think it's very cute. It's nice to just kind of enjoy people coming through, seeing what's going on. And it's nice. I think this could be a hit or miss for people. I really enjoy just sort of watching this almost screensaver pass me on by. And seeing the light changes and everything. I could see though, I could see people potentially being a little bit, feeling like it's a little slow, but it's kind of nice, I think. Oh, Buxtonbury review. Thanks, Fern. Okay, it reports the goings on around towns. We can check the weather, look at the events, see the money in our pocket, and all the books I own. So we can look at the classifieds to replenish my stocks. So let's do oldies but goodies. I do think classic may be a part of that. But this is free. Free is good. Maintaining a good stock of books is important. Okay, perfect. We can pick up a little cactus. Ooh, plus 2% to travel sale chance. That's cool. All right, we have 76 coins. Let's get some oldies but goodies. That's fun. It almost has, like, opening the little box has the feeling of a gacha, but without the predatory mechanics. Okay, we can close the newspaper by toggling it. Let's give this lovely cactus a home. This is your item bar. We can customize our shop. All right, this is your inventory. Click and drag an item to place it into your shop. Oh, cute. We can have a little cactus in the window. Nice. You got a boost. Boosty. I love it. Some items can increase your sale chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items. Watch out though. Sometimes this comes at the expense of another genre. Oh my goodness. You put something cute and the horror genres are like, no, thank you. Equipping some items will increase your daily expenses. Oh, I like that. That's got a little bit more depth to it than I anticipated. So this one, bit prickly, but has a heart of gold while equipped plus 2%. Okay, so this one's pretty standard. If we wanted to remove it, we can just click that. Oh, and we can decorate inside the shop. Oh, so we've got, let's place something inside. Okay, I keep wanting to do other things, but the tutorial is telling me to do stuff. Oh. Okay. Whoop. Okay, there we go. Click here to start painting your bookshelf. All right. Click and drag. Save and return. All right. Ooh. All right, I do love a pop of yellow. Can we paint the interior or exterior of our shop itself? Can we, like, I would love to do that. Well, I'm gonna keep the pop of yellow. I'm gonna keep it. I want to first put up a sign that says books, and this is plus 50% to hanging effects. I don't really have anything else hanging, but that's fine. We can put up a little thing. We have a little guest book. Plus 1 to daily expenses. Well, let's put up a little thing. I don't know. It's like I don't have any things on the table that are really worth that coin. But you know what? I'm about how things look. I'm gonna spend the coin a day to make my place look cute. Cooler, perfect for the beach. I wish. Oh shoot! I was trying to right click it to see if we could. If we could see the stats, but you know what? That's all right. Oh, welcome to Buxtonbury. Each day, the tutorial's like, focus. We need to get you through the tutorial. Okay, fine. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Going to location has a travel cost, which is based on your daily expenses, as well as the parking fees. You'll unlock more locations as you go. Okay, fine. I will pick Waterfront Square. These are the books in your storage. Select a genre by clicking it to start stocking your shelves. Click to place it on your shelf. Nice. Okay. Sale chance. 18%. Let's go with classic. Ooh. You can remove books with right click. All right. Let's do travel. That seemed to do really well. Fact. Nobody really wanted fantasy, but let's do a little fantasy, a little crime, and maybe a little drama just to see. Didn't see any kids, so I'm not too fussed about putting kids books up yet. Maybe if we go to like a kids park or something like that, we'll want more kids books there. All right, day 2. Okay, here we go. Did you notice that you can look around? I did not notice. Click and drag to move your view. Oh, you can interact Oh my gosh, we can steal items from public spaces. Hi, Seagull. Hello. Oh my gosh, I like how the seagulls make noise. Okay, can we take anything else? I'd love to take this umbrella, please. That would be quite nice. Puppy. Very cute. I love how the seagull made a squawk. All right, I think we're ready. Also, you can also buy books and items while out and about, but they will be put into your storage. Okay, so while this timer is going, I'm going to say Tiny Bookshop rolls into Buxtonbury. Buxtonbury newcomer turns new page, impresses locals with mobile bookshop. Have you ever dreamt of going on an adventure and starting a humble business abroad? That's precisely what this tiny bookshop operator has done, choosing our very own Buxtonbury as their latest destination. When asked about their first impression, the fresh-faced bookseller finds Buxtonbury to be, quote, very friendly. Ma, I'm in the news. I got quoted. Find out more about this new and exciting shop by visiting the waterfront tomorrow. Buxton University announces tuition hike. Student council walkout. Controversy ensues. Also, there's a bi-weekly flea market happening. That's really interesting. So while we're not a student at the university, we're not participating in the university system, potentially something that we may see, like students who come to purchase books, or maybe if we are setting up a shop at the university, like we might see some of the impacts from this. So that's kind of cool. Good morning. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome to my tiny bookshop. Yes. Yes, you love to travel. Perfect. Oh my gosh. It's the jogger. She's back. She really loves books. She runs for books. All right. Oh, hey, Fern. Hey. What are you doing here? Our weather correspondent said that today will be the hottest day of the year. So I'd assume you'd be at the beach like everyone else. Oh. I'm so sorry. I forgot that you're new. You just seem to fit in so easily. So sorry. Sorry. Here, I'll show you how to get to Far Beach in case you want to drop by there soon. Oh, I feel like Fern is definitely at least putting down a little bit more than just your neighborhood-friendly reporter. vibes. Maybe I'm reading too much into it? Probably. All right, so we have a challenge. Visit the beach 3 times. Challenge accepted. I could do that. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. That's true. All right, so people are enjoying the travel books. Ah, there you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. Yeah, that sounds great. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sorts of things. It's decided then. Meet me out by the Café Liberté as soon as you can. All right. So meet her at the cafe. Oh, and while we're on the topic of showing your face, I heard our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. Ahoy, matey. All right. We'll introduce ourselves to Walt. You might want to write this down, love. Having an organized diary will come handy in our business. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? Your journal! Oh my god, I love a good journal. I have like 3 of them right now, right in front of me. See, I've got my Traveler's Journal, I've got my Hobonichi, and I've got my Paper Republic. So, yeah, it's definitely... I understand the power of a good journal. All right. Let's check out our progress. You can track the genres you've sold, useful for adjusting your selection. Total number of books you've sold here. Ooh, see if you can beat her record and come back for hints and events. And we can collect postage stamps. That's cool. All right. I love this. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what we have here above right there is people who also add boosts to different types of book sales. That's cool. All right. Oh, I was like, we sold out of kids' books. We never had any kids' books. Travel's doing pretty well. Classics doing pretty well. And maybe because we had more of a percentage because, again, we're attracting... Been looking for the 2 towers? Oh my gosh. Also, I guess, does the 2 towers not have, like, copyright? We can put that in. That's cool. Don Quixote, what a perfect gift. I guess if we're mentioning book titles, it's probably not infringing on anything. Especially because these are super well-known. Suzanne Collins, great secondhand find. Hey, I love Hunger Games. Big fan. When I taught English, it was one of my favorite trilogies to teach because I taught middle school English for a time, and it was a great, like, we had a unit on dystopic fiction, and of course, Hunger Games was a popular choice. It was great. All right. So, I don't know, and I didn't try to go somewhere else separately during the day. I assume it's probably 1 location per day. You probably don't get to switch in between. Looks like some items have been discounted, although you could wait longer and risk someone else buying them first. Okay. Seasonal have a slower turnover, but make sure to snatch them up before the season ends. All right. Well, we've got some school manuals, English reading material. We are running short on English, like classics, so let's get that maybe. Ooh, I love the sound of the books coming out. School manuals, travel stuff. We only have 45. Let's do the maybe valuables. Okay, pretty good variety. I like that. And we have 35. Why not do... a birdhouse. I need a decorative thing. Plus 1% to crime sale chance. All right. You can look around the map by holding and dragging. Yes, got that. Okay. Ooh. You can hang up the buoy and put a little birdhouse. Actually, let's put the birdhouse because people are going to be walking all around. Let's put the birdhouse back here. That way the bird's not going to be super disturbed. Let's put a cooler right here. In theory, I've got free water for people as they're coming by, especially on a hot day. And I really want to paint. Do I put oh, I drag it on top of this thing. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Ooh. I mean, that's very quaint and fun. I do kind of like this, like, blue. The yellow is so bright. I wish it was like just a little bit less vibrant, but that's okay. I kind of like this like blue moment. You know what? Maybe let's just go all colorful. Let's just go like with all these weird, different one. Lavender, nah. Actually, I kind of like the different blues, and then maybe, would it be weird to have a yellow roof? Yeah, I don't really like a yellow roof. That's too bland. I don't know why. I kind of like the pink. It's like not the prettiest. Like it feels like it doesn't really work, but it kind of does. I don't know, something about it. All right, let's change that to bookshelf. How do I go inside again? There we go. So for the bookshelf, how do I paint you? There we go. I kind of like having it be monochromatic because it sort of looks like it's part of the trim anyways. So let's do that. And I think we're all set. So 9 coins to get to the cafe. Well, I can't even afford the beach. All right, let's go to the cafe and make a lot of money so we can go to the coast. Now I wonder what will sell. If we added a little bit more fantasy and let's keep the classics coming. Travel seemed to do really well. Drama didn't. Maybe a few more crime. Let's just put in a few more crime there. All right. Again, I don't think there's going to be a ton of kids. Summer the 3rd. So I'm not putting any kid stuff in. I'll probably do that once we get to the beach. Look at this beautiful new scenery. All right, stamp collected. We meted Tilda at the cafe. Awesome. Oh, here she comes. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's read the paper first. Buxtonbury's love of books. New Tiny Bookshop sparks passionate discussions. Mere days after the arrival on the scene, the mobile seller has Buxtonbury's literature scene abuzz. Heck yeah. But what makes for a pleasant browsing experience? According to Tilda Sanklund, former bookstore owner, the secret lies in selection. The more books that match a customer's taste, the higher the chances they will find what they're looking for. For those readers who might not yet know what to look for, the review recommends seeking the assistance of your local bookseller. Breaking. Mariam spotted taking a day off. None recall if and when this last happened. Who's Mariam? Huh. All right. Here we go. Time for a full day of book selling. All right, so we know she's going to be here and crime's going to sell because she loves crime books. There you are. It seems like, oh, Miriam at the cafe. That's right. She has her hands full with the cafe again, but she told me to give you the best. Now, I have something you might help me with. I've been cleaning out my old shop for months now, selling the small pieces on the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move the more bulky items to the market. Help an old bookseller out, will you? They'd fit so well in that little wagon of yours. Just pick them up and bring them with you to the market on Sunday. I'll owe you, and I'll make sure there will be loads and loads of customers in it for you. All right. Pick up 5 items? How hard could that be? Surely not actually a challenge. All right, so let's explore, see what can we take from this public space. Ooh, looks like I picked up a sign. Oh wait, no, this is all of Tilda's items. No, but I wanted, you are encumbered. Oh, can I not pick up anything else? Interesting. All right, so it looks like classics are definitely going great. Crime and drama and travel in tie for our second favorite genres. Sometimes people will ask for help if they can't find what they're looking for. Click on the bubble to help them. They won't wait forever. All right. Listen closely to their requests. Hello, dear. What have you got today? I can always go for a classic whodunit. Give me one of those good old classics. I really enjoyed The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. All right. A Time to Kill. Okay. They leave a lot of their likes and dislikes unsaid. Okay, so we click to inspect a book. You can see the short description. The murder. Okay, so we want... Once you find a match, try recommending it to them. That's so much fun. Okay, we've got a legal drama. We've got a man potentially capable of killing his wife. Grapple with the consequences of his crime. I wish I knew what The Murder of Roger Ackroyd was. I wonder, because these are all real books. A Time to Kill, Gone Girl. So I wish I have actually read The Murder of Roger Ackroyd, because then I would know. That's wild. This game is asking us to actually know books. That's so cool. I love that. Oh my god. Okay. Just guessing. It may be... Let's do... Not Jekyll and Hyde. Death row inmate with magical abilities. Blossoming relationship. Crime and punishment. I don't know. Let's do Crime and Punishment. Murder of Roger Ackroyd sounds more modern than Crime and Punishment, which is Dostoevsky. And yeah, it says here 1866. That's old. But you know what? Maybe she'll like it. You're right. You can't go wrong with a classic like Crime and Punishment. No problem. So easy. Had it in one. This is really cool. I feel like now some of these books that are going to get mentioned, maybe I will pick up. I love that they have the blurbs there and the author, so you can just get reading recommendations as you're playing this game. That's amazing. I finally have time to read. I don't mind a dry book. I'd like a fixture of literature. I can't get enough of Rambles in Germany and Italy. Okay, so maybe like a travel kind of blog, travel book. Not a blog. Oh my gosh, I'm far too deep into the internet. Fixture of literature though. Classics, possibly. Rambles in Germany and Italy. I wonder if we, because if we have a, the classic literature I have doesn't seem to fit sort of the wandering travel sort of vibe. So I'm thinking maybe, oh, here's Rambles in Germany and Italy. Okay. Shelley reached her 40s, already lost her husband. Okay, so maybe it's like a fictional travel. Adventures of a Wild Child. Maybe we try Adventures of a Wild Child, something a little bit newer. You know, this is 1844 by Mary Shelley. Isn't that who wrote Frankenstein? And this is maybe like a newer version, another memoir-ish book. Maybe. Looks like it could have been a better fit. Oh, but they'll try this one and keep shopping anyways. Okay. All right. That's cool. God, I love this. I love recommending things to people. And this is a game about recommending books to people. How cool is that? This is making me want to read. I love that. Let's too bad that I can't pick up anything. Oh, I need help, youngin'. I love dramatic books. Make it romantic, and I'd love to read something classic. So you want the drama. You want... Ooh, the Cask of Amontillado. Okay, let's see. Romantic, though. Don't know if I have any romantic books. Dramatic? Othello? That's not really romantic. But it is classic and it is dramatic. Gone Girl, definitely not romantic. Okay, Divergent. Okay, not classic. I don't think I have a romantic book. Essential Rumi, no. The Willows. I don't think I've read The Willows. Two Friends on a Fateful Canoe Trip. A Time to Kill, The Green Mile. These are all not quite it. Unfortunately, I don't think I have anything that really works. While not romantic, I guess we can try Othello. Sweet. Oh, all right. Can't wait to have my feelings hurt. No problem. All right. I actually really enjoyed Othello when we went through it in, I think, high school. And the teacher I had was wonderful, and we actually got to do a lot of... I really enjoyed doing the sort of reading aloud, kind of like vocally. We didn't like fully act it, but you know, we played out scenes and read out scenes, and I really enjoyed it. Oh my god, wait, that was it. I was hoping we'd at least get to the flea market. We hope you enjoyed your stay in Buxtonbury. You can support us by wishlisting on Steam and joining our Discord. See you there. Bye. How cute. And how fun. I feel like I maybe knew this and I totally forgot because I played a build of this, I think it was at Gamescom a couple years ago, but I remember, now that memories have been unlocked, I remember making the same comment as I was playing the demo then, where I was amazed that we got references and actual like summaries and information about real books, because what a cool way to... Book lovers are probably the ones who are going to be playing this game, but what a neat way to bring new books into people's lives and have those summaries there. And if you're playing and you read a summary and you're just excited and interested, like, you've got a book recommendation. That's cool. I love this. I'm really excited for Tiny Bookshop. This is the kind of game that I love seeing because it's not only a game that is very just like wholesome and cozy in the sense of you are doing this mundane task of owning a bookshop, managing its inventory, living life day by day, but it makes it feel special and cool, and it just feels very fun to play. I love this, so I can't wait for more. I'm very interested to see what happens with the newspaper blurbs, because we got some, particularly the one about the college tuition hikes. Because again, in games and in any media, but you know, in games, those blurbs are a choice. You could have put anything in there. Why are you mentioning that in particular? So I'm excited to see what gets brought up in the narrative of this game about life in Buxtonbury. So go wishlist Tiny Bookshop. Try the demo if you'd like. See if you can sell more. Maybe you could have gone to the beach. You didn't spend your money and waste it on a cooler like me. Maybe you could have gone to a different location too. So if you have, let me know in the comments. And as always, if you enjoy this, don't just wishlist it. Follow them on Steam, join their Discord, hype up the devs on social media. All of that really contributes, if not financially, sort of to the morale and also to the engagement for the team, which means a lot. It means a lot emotionally, but all of that engagement added up can really support the team in both current and future endeavors, sort of as validation to publishers, to funds, to event opportunities that this is a game worth paying attention to. So, yeah. That is it from me. If you enjoyed this video, please consider following the channel, finding me on TikTok and Twitch and Instagram. I am Kimchica everywhere except Instagram, where I am Jenny Wyndham. And you can find my work also at geeksandgrounds.com. I founded a game club where we play a game a month and we enjoy it together as a community. Right now we're doing something unique. We're playing 4 games this month, 4 smaller one-shots, all to celebrate Pride. They're all queer games by queer devs, and so far it has been an absolute blast. We've been playing Butterfly Soup 1 and 2. Next week, at least if I'm posting this on schedule, next week we'll be playing Extreme Meat Punks Forever, and we'll be closing out the month of June with Serre. I am very stoked. So yeah, geeksandgrounds.com. We've played other games like Return of the Obra Dinn, 1,000 Times Resist, To the Moon. We've played a pretty wide variety, but a lot of them are more narrative focused, pretty thoughtful, and we try to encourage conversation and really thinking about what we're playing and connecting it to our lived experiences, other games and media we've enjoyed, and really just taking our time with it and trying to appreciate and savor the games that we are engaging with. But yeah, that is geeksandgrounds.com. All right, I will see you in the next video. Bye.